All right, folks. We got two folks on here. Somebody shoot me a message if you can hear me. If we are live, give a couple minutes, see if anybody else comes on board here. All right, maybe I messed up a setting or something here. Give it just a second. Anybody else on board? All right, we got three folks. So maybe it's just a bad time in the morning. It's early in the morning for folks over in the U.S., over in the West. But it's 7:30 at night here where I'm at, my friends. Samir, how you doing, my friend? How's the audio? Can you hear me okay, or do I need to plug in a microphone? All right, we got 7 folks here. Okay, like sometimes when you go live and nobody comes on, it's because you hit the setting to private, nobody knows you're live. So occasionally I do that and mess it up. But looks like I have got the settings right. All right, cool, man. Greetings from Amsterdam, and the audio is good. All right, thank you, Samir. Hope you're doing all right over there, man. All right, got 11 folks on here now. And folks, this is another informal live stream. I had a buddy send me a message and say, "Hey man, have you seen this Gillette commercial?" I'm like, "No, what's it about?" So, Rodman from El Nido up in the house, Vaticos. What's up, Brandon E? All right, down in Australia. Cool, my friends. Thanks for joining me. All right, we got 17 folks here now. All right, so apparently I got everything hooked up right. I'll give it a few more minutes just to get some more people on board, but yeah, my buddy said, "Hey man, you need to watch this commercial, this Gillette commercial." And I said, "All right, I'll take a look at it." So I watched it. And, yeah, let me fire up a live stream, see what people have to say about it. Okay, Patrick Lee, ¿qué pasa? Estoy bien, my friend. Brian Hawkins. That's right. Scotsman in Asia, good evening to you, my friend. Okay, Scott. Put a straight jacket around the U.S. And Brandon E. Somebody won 107 million. All right, good for them. Good on them. Robert checking in from Spain. All right, cool. Got Matt from, just good morning. Hey, good morning, Matt. How you doing? Loco on Lao Cow. Cheers to you and Brian Big Dog. What's up, my friend? All right, so we got 43 folks here now. Brian Big Dog checking in from Ohio. All right, Notting Hill, PO. Yeah, man, I was gonna go down to Cebu for Cinelog, but I'm kind of locked down here for another week, couple weeks. But Big Money Benny is down there rocking it out in Cebu. All right, so good morning from New York, Trevor, Jessman A. Good morning, and Brian Hawkins. Fuck Gillette, I threw out my razor. All right, well that's what I'm here to try to figure out, my friends, because like I said, I don't live in America. It's been a long time since I've been there, so I'm like a decade behind what's going on in America. I mean, I'm like a 10-year caveman from American society. Okay, Scotsman says somebody screwed up the marketing. Thank you, 1 million Goss. I'm drinking a Jack and Coke, my friends, in a wine glass. Life is good. Life is good, and I cracked open the top of that big ass Jack Daniels bottle that Benny brought me. I had to crack it open tonight for this live stream. Let's see. All right, Patrick Lee says the Gillette commercial is the pussification of Western men. Yeah, man, my internet's rocking tonight. Hopefully we got a clear live stream, no interruptions. I'm in my little living room here in the condo. I got all my ladies over in the bedroom locked down. One's taking a nap because she went over to a birthday party today for actually her cousin or niece. She's only like 7, 8 years old, but you know, you get over there, party and whatever. She come back, been drinking in Pirador, about, you know, about half fucked up. Didn't have no money to pay the tricycle. I had to take my ass down there and pay the tricycle, but I got her recovered now. She's in there in the bed, chilling out. And yeah, all is good, man. All right, Samir got a hangover from a 4-day binge. Yeah, man, Soy Cowboy is so expensive, man. I still like hanging out there, but just to have a few drinks and do some people watching. All right, Brian Hawkins weighing in. It's turning boys into girls. And let's see, yeah, probably some feminists on the board to approve the ad. All right, Brandon E, man, thanks for watching my videos. And Brian, big dog, rolling his 18-wheeler through Pittsburgh, 29 degrees. All right, man, cool. Jenna, we got Jenna checking in. How you doing, Jenna? Progressives are destroying today's men. Yeah, you know, all right, we got 67 folks here, so 65. I know it's a bad time in America. Everybody's trying to make it to work, but hey, for the rest of us around the world, it's a good time. All right, Lefty Gatekeeper checking in from Cebu City. Oh yeah, Matt, I agree with you, man. It's good to watch the Farongs and Patty. All right, folks, we got 61 folks here now. 3:30 in Southern California. Moneyball, how you doing? Thank you. Palawan checking in. All right, Dean Evans, man. Good of you to join us, my friend. Good to have you. All right, so I'm gonna address the Gillette commercial, but I'm gonna do it because, yeah, companies should leave politics out of their commercials. Now, folks, boom, damn, Big Money Benny coming in there. That's right, man. I cracked open the JD, and man, I am wishing you luck at the Waterfront Casino. All right, so Benny is on station at the Waterfront Casino. I was just there like a month or so ago, so cool. But he is going to try to win some money back. It's a long story, but he's down there trying to redeem ourselves at the casino. And I've got faith. I feel good in 2019. I got a good feeling that Benny the Mac is gonna walk out of that casino tonight with some money in his pocket. So if you're at the casino, you just sit back and watch. But yeah, Benny, man, I had to break open the top of that Jack Daniels bottle right there, folks. That's a full 3 liters. And right now I can't get too messed up because I got some stuff going down, but I will sip on some Jack during this live stream. I don't think that's out of my scope. So, all right, we got 70 folks here. Folks, the Gillette commercial, right? I'm gonna say just a brief few words, and then I'm gonna let your comments dictate and maybe explain to me why this thing came about. But I'm gonna give you some quick thoughts. And I know apparently it's pissed a lot of people off, but I watched it. I just watched it about an hour ago, and I mean, the shit didn't move me at all. All right, I watched it. It was boring as fuck. I mean, all right, the videography, the filmography was okay, but folks, it didn't move me at all. I'm not shocked by what I saw. But you're talking to a guy who still don't really know what the hell this hashtag MeToo stuff is all about. I got no idea. All right, I'm 10 years. Basically, if you want a nice round number, I'm 10 years behind the times of what's going on in America. So it didn't move me at all. It didn't shock me. It didn't surprise me. one thing that I noted, that, at the end it said, today's boys are tomorrow's men. I'm going to kind of respectfully disagree with Gillette, because I'm not going to say all, I'm not going to say most, but I'm going to say there are a lot of today's boys that are just growing up to be tomorrow's fucking pussies, because we already have a plethora of fucking American males who are nothing but pussies in America, and that's why we're in this current situation with the culture that we're in. Okay, so saying that today's boys are tomorrow's men, running that type of commercial with this type of environment, it's kind of difficult to claim that. I mean, today's men, the majority of American men today, if they hear a fucking noise in the garage or a noise in the backyard, they fucking call 911 and wait for the cops to show up. Wait for real motherfucking men to show up to check out their backyard, why the dog's barking or why he heard a noise in the fucking garage. That's the kind of kids we're raising today. That's a lot of American males today. They hear a noise in the backyard, they call the cops. And they wait on real men to show up with guns. Okay, real men in America, if they hear a noise in the fucking garage or the goddamn backyard, they grab the fucking 12 gauge pump and they go fucking check out the perimeter. And they go fucking investigate that shit. You know why? Because that's their fucking house and their fucking castle, and they will defend it. Why? Because they're real fucking men. But if you're a goddamn male and you hear a noise in the garage and you call 911, and I know a lot of you do because I used to be a fucking cop. It perplexed me when I show up and some dude heard a noise in his fucking backyard, fenced in backyard with two fucking golden retrievers back there, and he's gonna call the police because he heard a fucking noise. That's the kind of people we got in America, and that's why America is where it's at right now. What do you think the next generation of these kids are gonna be like? Okay, dad is already too much of a fucking pussy to see what the noise is in the backyard. You think his kid in 20 years, with dad the pussy raising this kid, where do you think this kid's gonna be in 20 years? So we have a definite degradation of the American male, but I'm gonna defend Gillette here for a minute, and I'm gonna say it's not Gillette's fault. Okay, this shit didn't just happen with this fucking Gillette commercial. That's why I told you I'm not shocked. It doesn't faze me a bit. This has been going on for decades, my friends. It's been going on for decades with the way the family law in America is. If you divorce a fucking woman, guess what? She gets the kids. You get to become the every other weekend, fucking stranger that the kids don't even know. Go pick them up, get them for 2 weeks, in the summer. And they got no man in their life, and you wonder why, we're raising weak ass males in America. This has been going on for decades. So the only thing I'm gonna defend Gillette on is that you got to look at things from all perspectives, right? And I'm gonna throw this out there, and I'm not looking at the comments right now, so just wait for a minute. I'm gonna go to these comments. Okay, Gillette is in the business to make money. Now you could say, well, they cut their throat because they just put this ad out there and all these men are gonna boycott them because it pissed them off, right? Well, let's think about this. The average American male who's married, who does the shopping in the household? It's his wife. This poor dude goes out, works 60 hours a week, hands his check to his wife. She immediately goes to Walmart. Her ass is over there buying all this shit. Now he can say, hey, buy me Gillette or buy me this. She's gonna buy what the hell she wants to buy. So cryptically here is Gillette just saying, you know what? We realize that 70% of the people buying our product are women, are American housewives. They're buying it for their husbands, but they're the ones pulling it off the shelf, making the decision to put that sumbitch in the buggy and pay for it. And they take it home. Their husband's such a pussy, he's not gonna say, fuck, I'm boycotting Gillette. He's not gonna say that. He's gonna fucking shave with it and shut the hell up, because he's a pussy. So maybe they're saying, you know what, we're gonna piss off 30% of our single bachelor males who actually do the shopping at Walmart. We'll piss off maybe 10% of the real men who are married to these women. So, okay, so average, maybe we lose, Kelly Smith, thank you very much. So on average, maybe we piss off 30% of our customer base, but the other 70% of these, fat ass housewives going to Walmart, spending, that week's paycheck, that's who we want to appeal to. When that woman walks down the aisle and has that razors on her list, and she's gonna look for that brand recognition, she's going straight to Gillette. You know why? Because it appeals to her. So is the marketing department stupid for doing this, or are they looking very carefully at the demographics and the numbers and saying, you know what, screw the males, they're not the ones shopping at Walmart. Their wives are the ones making the actual purchase and pulling the product off the shelf. If we lock them into the the feminist movement, into the what's this thing, the MeToo thing, then guess what? We've just locked in 70% of the people pulling that product off the shelf, and we're going to increase sales. Screw the men, screw your boycott, whatever. You're weak anyhow, and maybe they're playing a game of chess on you. All right, so that's just the food for thought right there, right? On the other end of the spectrum. So we'll see how Gillette's sales come out, but you have to think about who is actually pulling that off the shelf, putting it in the cart, and I'll say the majority of the demographics are American housewives. So if you can piss them off, or strike something personal in them, well, guess what? They're gonna buy your brand. Might as well take Gillette and all their packaging, paint that shit pink so it's easier for them to recognize, because they're gonna fucking buy it anyhow. All right, so my buddy said a lot of people are pissed off, and I just saw a few comments here where people are pissed off. Folks, it's real easy. It's real easy if you want to put a dent in fucking Gillette. It's real easy, okay? Either switch companies, there's 9 million other people making razors out there. Number two, if you're in a business that you can, grow a beard. Grow a damn beard. You don't have to buy razors, number one, okay? Number two, it's a visual sign of, peaceful protest. Hey, I got this beard because I don't agree with Gillette's message. It's real simple. Stop shaving your face, stop shaving your balls. A year later, you got this big ass beard that your wife's gonna hate, you know what I mean? You got a fucking chia pet growing in your fucking drawers, and your wife ain't gonna like that either if you have any type of active sex life. And so after a year, she's gonna be begging you to get a fucking razor and shave, please. She'll be saying fuck Gillette too. Yeah, let your balls and your ass get hairy. Get a big ass beard, down to your fucking belly button. And protest that shit, right? That's all you gotta do. Every motherfucker in America walking around with a damn Duck Dynasty beard, fucking, put them out of business. That's all you gotta do. All you do is shave your head, stop shaving your fucking head. Let your hair grow out, put a fucking hat on. All right, change up your style. It's real easy to put Gillette out of business if you want to. All right, let's see. So we talked about that. I actually made some notes here, right? I was gonna say the people I do feel sorry for are the employees that work for Gillette, like the real workers. If you work for Gillette, dude, and you're in a warehouse, lifting boxes or pushing a forklift, I feel sorry for you guys. You guys are out there trying to make a damn dollar, and you got these either geniuses, however you want to look at it, or fucking morons up in marketing, destroying the fucking brand. I feel sorry for those guys. So it's easy for me to say, hey, you can boycott Gillette, whatever, but Kelly Smith, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All I see is orange coming across my screen. Man, thank you. Thank you very much, Kelly. All right. So that's all you got to do, but then you think about the people who work there. I feel sorry for the workers because they're just trying to make a living, and nobody wants this shit rammed down your throat, especially if you're an employee. I don't want some fucking company ramming their shit down my throat, okay? If I'm a worker there, I come there to move boxes. Don't tell me how to think. All right, so I got a couple more pages, and then I'm just gonna let the comments dictate this little live stream. All right, so this is the question: why let Gillette, a fucking razor company, dictate your mood? Don't let some company that manufactures fucking razors, you know, plastic and a piece of steel, dictate your mood. It's the same way the J-Dog, his infamous saying, never let a bitch dictate your mood. And for my ladies, never let an asshole or a dickhead dictate your mood. Don't let anybody dictate your mood, much less a company. Fuck that, you know? Nobody dictates my mood, especially not some fucking company that makes razors over in China or wherever the hell they're manufactured. You're not dictating my mood. I don't give a shit what fucking commercial you put out there. You ain't dictating shit. I'm the fucking king, and I dictate my own fucking mood. All right? Yeah, so don't let some overpriced razor company dictate your mood. And you know why they're overpriced? They're overpriced because they pump out these bullshit commercials and all this marketing and spend all this money, and you know you're paying $3 for a razor that's worth 50 cents. You're paying for all that marketing. Boom, Aaron P. That's right, man. I'm keeping it real and truthful. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. So, like I said, man, this commercial didn't faze me one bit, so I figured, you know, the way I would address it, I just throw a live stream up here and try to learn something. I'm gonna drink some goddamn Jack Daniels and Coke. I'm gonna fucking chew on this fucking cigar, and after I get done with this live stream, I'm gonna light this motherfucker, what's left of it. I'm gonna puff on this cigar like the fucking devil himself. And I said, you know what, I'm not wearing a fucking shirt during this live stream either. And I'm gonna wear my fucking hat and my sunglasses in the fucking house during this live stream. Why? Because I pay the motherfucking rent here. I'm the king of this castle. I'm the fucking man of this house. I don't need fucking any goddamn razor company telling me how to fucking live my life or how to be a fucking man. Especially no woman. I don't need a woman telling me how to be a fucking man. All right? I don't tell you how to be a fucking woman. All right? Don't be up there trying to tell a whole fucking every male in the world what they're supposed to be doing. All right? But like I said, you didn't faze me a bit. You don't dictate my mood. I don't give a shit. But you did upset a lot of other people. And you know what? Just to you know, I may just grow a fucking beard myself. Just, you know why? Because it just popped into my head. I'm like, fuck it, let me grow a beard again. I'll fucking grow a beard. And when I shave that motherfucker off, I don't know, maybe a year down the road, and it's up to me. That's up to me. Let's see. Yeah. And maybe after this live stream, I go down to the go-go, look at some tits and ass all night. Why? Because I'm a fucking man and I don't apologize to anybody watching this, the fucking Gillette, the fucking razor company. Okay, you're a fucking razor company. All right, this is the fucking man. Razors are a fucking tool to take hair off of my face, my fucking balls, and my asshole. All right, you have one fucking product. And every male has the option to choose any other brand or not use your fucking product. It's not real smart to piss off people that you're selling the product to. But again, if you're just trying to market to the housewives, okay, all right, I got it. I truly got it, all right? And maybe you're smarter than me. That's why you're in the business, and you know, fuck, I'm not in the razor business, whatever. All right, folks, that's my rant. And luckily, I'm just now getting into this Jack Daniels and Coke, or it'd probably be a lot uglier. But now I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. Let's go to the comments, and let's talk about what do you think about this razor company trying to tell society what they should be doing. Who made a razor company? You manufacture a piece of plastic and a piece of metal. Who the fuck made you the policeman of men across the world? I'm scratching my head on that one. You know, it's like, okay, who's next? Who's next? Fucking thank you, Kelly Smith, again. Thank you very much. Who's fucking next? Who's coming on this bandwagon with the MeToo bandwagon, right? Let's get Preparation H in here, right? Let's get some fucking hemorrhoid medication companies to weigh in on what they think the proper fucking male should look like and act like. Act like. I want to hear from the fucking. Let's get a sampling. Let's get Preparation H on this shit. You know, hemorrhoid medicine. Let's get the fucking Trojan rubber company that makes fucking rubbers, condoms. Let's get them to do their version of what a fucking proper fucking male should look like. Let's see, who else? I mean, I want a fucking sampling, right? Let's get the Viagra folks involved right there. Let's get them involved. How about fucking Depends undergarments? Who's fucking next on the fucking list to fucking line up and make a bullshit fucking commercial and try to tell people what they're supposed to be? You're a fucking razor company. You don't impact my fucking life. Okay? I don't even, you know what, matter of fact, I'm gonna confide something. I don't fucking shave anymore. You know why? Because I got 2 fucking ladies laid up in there. When I shave, I lay down on the fucking couch or the bed and it's like I'm in my own fucking salon. They do the shaving. Alright? I don't fucking shave. I got my own fucking salon. That's the way it works here in my fucking kingdom. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. But Gillette, you have one fucking product. You are not a fucking part of my life. Okay? You're not a fucking part of my life. I mean, you're the most insignificant thing I can think of on my body or that I use on my body. Okay? So I don't even know where you guys come on think that you have standing to fucking come up with this shit. Whatever. It's comical for me. I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's go to the comments over here. Alright. Got Rodney Chapman up in the house. That's right, man. I'm telling him. John Carter, yeah. You don't have to shave, man, unless you're in, in a job where you absolutely have to. But a lot of people, they don't have to shave. You work in a damn factory or work in a warehouse, fuck, don't shave, man. Get a goddamn Duck Dynasty beard down to your dick. Put fucking Gillette out of business. That's right, Jenna. It's the principle of it. Tired of being brainwashed by others, especially a fucking razor company. A fucking razor company is now the fucking, looking, what are you looking for? The Nobel Peace Prize? The fucking CEO of Gillette, or the marketing manager of Gillette? What you looking for? You looking for the fucking Nobel Peace Prize because you took a fucking razor and you magically fucking created the perfect male by a fucking razor? You're a fucking razor company, all right? You know what? Let me hear from the fucking company that makes the cardboard packaging for your razors. I want to hear I want to see their version of what's a perfect male. How about that? Let's hear from them too. So Procter & Gamble owns Gillette. All right. All right, so Lefty says only a few of the blades are made in the U.S. Mexico and Poland are where a lot of the blades are made. Okay, so, maybe they make a few blades, some blades in America, whatever. All right, well, good on you for making shit in America. But how the fuck do you think that you are qualified to tell me how to live my fucking life? You got a degree in psychology? You're a fucking razor company. All right? You take hair off of my face, my balls, and my asshole. How the fuck do we go from that one little mechanical act to you thinking that you fucking know how fucking society's supposed to act? Like I said, I don't give a fuck, but all right, let's see. Let's see, easy and delicious. Let's see, advertising companies rule society. Yeah, it's capitalism at work. Yeah, exactly. All right, Brian, Big Dog, I agree with you there. Let's see. Yeah, we got 96 folks here. Hey, thanks for joining me. Let's see, Procter & Gamble, owned by the Illuminati. GSD up in the house. Yeah, folks, so I don't know. I mean, what's the overall message here? Is the overall issue the fact that, was it the message itself? I mean, the message itself didn't shock me. Like I said, it was a boring fucking commercial. Whatever, it's a bullshit commercial. For me, it's the fact that a fucking company that manufactures an insignificant product is all of a sudden on the forefront of changing society. Wow. I mean, that's some bold fucking thinking over there. I mean, they're swinging for the fences. They're swinging for the fences, but you make a piece of plastic with a metal in it. Piece of metal in it. Plastic, metal. What qualifies you to be psychologists, anthropologists, motherfucking archaeologists? What qualifies you to do any fucking thing but to make a piece of plastic and a piece of metal that will take off a hair off my face or my ass or my nuts? That's your scope of expertise in the world. You just better stay in that lane. Groovy guy, getting bad there. All right, boom, got 100 folks on here. 101. Welcome, my friends. We're just having an informal discussion about this Gillette commercial. And I don't know. They want us boys to play with dolls and girls to play with cars. Yeah. Kelly Smith again. Boom! Right off the top ropes. Damn, I keep seeing orange going up. Like, there's so much orange going north, I could climb a fucking ladder up to the goddamn roof. It's like I'm seeing a fucking ladder coming across here. Shit, thank you very much. All right, Mark Hogan says, do I trust anyone near my throat with a razor? A safety razor. Oh man, you know what? Over here on this side of the world, like a lot of the barbershops I go to, you get a shave with a straight razor. I'm down with a shave with a straight razor. Here in the Philippines, you got to watch them because they won't give you a new razor. You know, they use a goddamn razor they've been using for 6 months. You know, you got to make sure they put that shit in some alcohol, do a little sterilization. But in Thailand, everywhere you go, they put a brand new straight razor on there. And it's not an issue. But over here in the Philippines, if you go to get a shave, that joker might be digging in the bottom of a damn toolbox and pull out this rusty ass razor. You got to watch them here. But yeah, I don't mind, man. I love getting a shave by a straight razor. I just look at it like this. Somebody wanna cut on me, they better cut long, hard, and deep. Boom! Kelly Smith. Fuck the orange. Boom! Coming in there with the damn, I don't even know what color to call that. That's like a maybe a chartreuse. I mean, we're getting up into the riches now. That could be like I don't even know. That color's so beautiful. Thank you very much, Kelly. So what's your thoughts on this this Gillette issue? I mean, what's the thoughts? Let me just see some comments. Who's pissed off? Who's gonna boycott the company? Who's gonna grow a fucking beard? Or do you guys just don't give a damn? Boycotting just to show how we feel. All right, Lucky Terry says, I shave with an electric razor, does a half-ass job. Yeah, that's true, man. You could hit that electric razor, but you're right. They always just do a half-ass job. You can rub that sumbitch on there for 2 hours and it ain't the same as a blade. Yeah, man, I know what you're talking about. Rad Cal said he's not buying any more Gillette. Okay, Steve Johnson says boycott them for a month. He'd love to see that and see their response. Well, there you go. See if they change their tune and listen to their customer base. Jenna says use Nair cream. I don't know about that. You know, if I put Nair on my balls, I heard that stuff might burn. I don't think I want to do that, but I don't know. I've tried worse things. John Carter, he was never a fan of Gillette to begin with. Gillette's going for the female market because they shave more than dudes nowadays, says Chris D. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Hillary Clinton would be true to the brand. She's probably a big customer. All right, so Kelly Smith done with Gillette. And Patrick Lee, I hope Gillette stock tanks. I mean, we'll see about it because because it's all about the numbers, right? I mean, they don't give a shit about really what you think. It's all about numbers. So if they are trying to just lock into that housewife who's actually pushing that cart down the aisle, you know, it may be a tick of a positive tick for them. We'll see. I think we'll have to sit back for a month and see. All right, Lonnie Woodard said he took all the wife's razors and dumped them. Yeah, and better to boycott all of Procter & Gamble products. Let's see. Can you live without their product? I sure can. I don't give a shit, you know. I mean, since I've lived over here, I buy cheaper razors anyhow because Gillette's like 3-4 times what I can get some razors. Actually, these little blue ones, I can't remember what they are. I buy over in Thailand. They're like a third or a quarter of the price, and they're better than Gillette. I mean, I started buying them because they were cheap, but now I buy them because they're better than Gillette. That's right, you gotta hit them in the wallet. Let's see. All right, JB coming to Angeli's. All right, man, cool. Greg Carter, is that Harry's? Harry's is another brand, or are you saying you like a Harry something else? Is that another brand over there? Okay, Scotsman says he uses Watchman blade here in Thailand. Man, I can't remember the ones. I buy them at 7-Eleven. They're hanging right next to the, they're right there next to the Gillette, but they're cheap and they're good. All right, says Style, haven't bought a razor in years. Electric is the way to roll. Yeah, man, I mean, I had electric for a long time, but I agree with the other comment. You never get a close, if you're looking for that real close shave, my at least the one I had, my electric razor never could get that close shave I was looking for. I always just kept it in the glove box on my ride just in case I forgot to shave. You could hit that shit going down the road. Okay, Harry's has a trimmer blade. Let's see, we don't shave our balls, but the women like to shave everything. Oh man, I mean, some of us do shave our balls. It's personal preference, Our Jenna says men are using a skull shaver now for their head. Well, the ladies, yeah, I think some ladies, they do like, if you shave your balls. I mean, it depends on, what you're into, your personal style. But yeah. All right, man. Brian, good morning from Ohio. 22 degrees. About to have a damn snowstorm, man. Shit, I feel for you, my friend. It's kind of funny right now because, I mean, it's beautiful here. Open up the door of the condo. I got a cool breeze blowing through, but just since I was gonna be live streaming here, and a lot of folks from the west, I put the fireplace with the fire on the TV over there. So I feel like I'm sitting here, sitting by the fire, chilling. Okay, John Carter, there's this online company, subscription based, sends you new blades every month, plus the latest shaving products, but they charge a hefty sum, so it's a little expensive, right? Yeah, bad press is still press. You made a free commercial for Gillette. That's true, folks. You know what they say, any publicity is good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity. That's true. What's up, Jimmy Bananas? Yeah, so, yesterday I hadn't said the word Gillette probably years. And now I'm doing a live stream about it. So, yeah, Is everybody playing into their trap? Well, if you look at the amount of exposure, well, yeah, it's all about brand recognition. And most boycotts, they don't last very long, you know, especially in America. We talk a mean game, 3 days later, you forget all about it, you know. But my buddy said, hey, man, you know, you should fire up a live stream, talk about it. And I still don't really get it. Hey, Greg, yeah, man, yeah, dude. Greg was the winner of the Crazy Mike unopened box of condoms giveaway. He hunted me down in Bangkok in Nana Plaza. Hunted me down. I was at the Hooters and claimed that free box of condoms. Hell yeah, man. Greg, where you at, man? You still over in Bangkok? Well, yeah, folks, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal for long. You know, they're getting a lot of free publicity from everybody on YouTube, social media. But the boycotts, from my perspective, they never last too long. We never really put anybody out of business, do we? I mean, somebody tell me a company that we just totally crippled or put out of business in recent times by a boycott over an advertisement. I mean, have we really put the hurt on anybody? Brian, big dog, you got to get your lady to do it, man. If you try to do it yourself, yeah, it's a little difficult. You got to get a partner to help you with that. Take care of that for you, man. Some dudes allergic to condoms use cow's intestine. I don't know much about that. Yeah, man, I'm drinking super slow because, you know, my old lady's about to give birth any day now, so I can't be going and getting drunk, rip-roaring drunk, and I just been sitting here at the crib, chilling, doing a little work. You know, just sipping. I sipped on 2 beers last night, drinking a little Jack Daniels tonight. So I'm slow rolling it for probably another couple weeks, and I'll be back out raising hell. All right, so Roland says Gillette razors from the 50s and 60s are the best a man can get. You know what's funny, that commercial, right? Those commercials back then, what did it show? It showed a dude clean shaven and a chick coming up and kissing him, right? What the hell's wrong with that? Something wrong with that? That's how we're all here, right? France will be doing a bank run soon. Scotsman in Asia. Helen of Troy's in there on the bed, passed out. Like I said earlier, she went to a birthday party today for a family member. And the adults over there got a hold of a bottle of Imperador. And I told that bitch, don't be damn drinking over there. But she rolled up downstairs, didn't have no money for a tricycle, had to go downstairs, and man, sure enough, she done hit 2 or 3 damn Imperador and Cokes over there, all sloppy. I told her she'd need to help me with a live stream. She trying to sleep on the couch, so I said, you know, just take your ass to bed. I'll deal with you tomorrow. But it's all good, man. She just went to a birthday party, had a few drinks. She's good. She's back in the crib. So I let her sleep it off. She had a good time over there, and brought my old lady some noodles. So everybody's happy, man. Everybody's happy. I don't know, man. Did John Wayne do a Gillette commercial? I don't know about that. I don't know. No, man, that's not wine, man. That's Jack and Coke right there in a wine glass. But I like drinking out of a wine glass. Because that's just like what I like to do. And that's what I do. I do love some wine though, don't get me wrong, but this right here is Jack Daniels and Coke. Thank you, Brian, big dog. Man, you know, they're both beautiful for me. They treat me like a king. And so, you know, I'm living the dream, my friend. Yeah, Ramstein. Yeah, I mean, it'll change a little bit, but um, I got a daughter too. When my daughter's here, I don't, obviously I settle down, but I'm subtle at the times when I need to be subtle. But I'm not gonna change, man. I'm not gonna stop raising hell, doing what I do. You just, when you got kids, you got to pick and choose the times that you're gonna do that. And boom, Troy butts up in the house, man. How you doing, Troy? Where you been, man? You been working or you just getting up? What's going on? Jenna, you're right. Television is programming. That's why they call it a program, a television program. Folks, that's why I do not watch the news. If you sit there and stare at any news channel, you're being programmed to their agenda. It's like, yeah, you're just locked in. If you're watching Fox News, you're being programmed to their agenda. If you're watching CNN, don't watch any of them fucking news channels. All right? You go to the internet to their sites, and don't just go to one because you're programmed into the one. Go to multiple news sources. Browse the titles of the articles. And you can just browse the titles of the articles on 5 or 6 different news outlets, and you can pick up the tone of what their agenda is. And if you read an article on this site about, whatever, about Gillette, you go to this site and read the same article, and go to this site and read the same article. And you're going to realize how skewed the information is to that news agency's agenda. But if you sit there and watch the news, you are locked in one way, getting a one-way flow of information being programmed. The only control you have is to turn it off. I don't watch the fucking news. I don't give a shit what they have to say. I don't fucking watch the news. Movies program you too, absolutely. Okay, the U.S. government, Department of Defense, they're all in it with Hollywood. Those movies program you as to who to hate, who to think your enemy is. Who do you think's programming you? You think Hollywood just pulled this shit out of their pocket? Or do you think the timing of these movies with the invented, so-called enemies on there? Okay, it's all connected, my friends. Just go look at the movies at the time, times in history when the movie comes out. Who are the bad guys? It's who the U.S. government and the Department of Defense is wanting you to hate, and they dictate to Hollywood who the fucking bad guys are gonna be. That's the way it is. It's all about programming. Let's see. Just drink and sit on learn a bunch. JY, man, shit, I'm confused on that message. Yeah, the news is depressing, so why watch it? And I'll tell you a story. I was in Thailand. What's up, Yo-Yo? I was in Thailand, and I was having dinner with this gentleman. He's an American guy, retired, about mid to late 70s. He lives up in Isan with his wife, lived in Thailand for years. And for 6 months, he went in the robes. In other words, he went and lived as a monk. And he lived in this small temple. It was just him and another monk right out in the middle of the woods. I don't even think they had electricity up there. But he spent 6 months, out there, disconnected from the world. They didn't have internet, no phones, just him and then the one head monk. Right, there was just him and another guy, just one monk. So for 6 months he was disconnected from everything that went on in the world. And he said, somebody asked the question, they said, well, what did you learn? And he said, well, when I came back, one of the things I learned was, I spent a few days trying to catch up on the news, trying to read the internet, trying to watch the news, figure out what I had missed. And he said, what I figured out was that everything I had missed, there was nothing that I could have done to affect any of that shit. That shit was gonna happen whether I was here watching the TV or reading the internet or off in the woods disconnected. He said, none of this shit mattered to me. And I'm 75 years old. I can't affect it anyhow. So he said, after living at the temple for 6 months and coming back, I no longer watch the news. He said, I don't give a shit about the news. I don't watch the news. I don't read the news. I don't give a damn. And that was his perspective on what he learned by being disconnected, from what's going on in the world at his age. That's what he learned. Now he's mid-70s, so you got to kind of take that into consideration. He's an older dude, but he said he don't give a shit. There wasn't nothing he could have done to affected any goddamn thing that happened during that 6 months anyhow. PG&E is declaring bankruptcy. All right, so the government got to get this shut down. There's still a government shutdown going on. Is that what I'm hearing? All right, John Fisher needs some legal advice. Oh man, depends on what it is, man. Yeah, retreat out to the boondocks. Yeah, definitely refreshing. Let's see. Yeah, everything is controlled. Folks, it's all about money, right? I mean, it's all about money. So let me give you for example, right? Okay. Why are the history books skewed? Why don't they tell the exact truth? Well, here's the thing. All right, say you're a textbook publishing company and you're trying to get a contract with the government. Whoever's in government at the time, if they don't like your version of history, they're going to tell you, hey, you're not going to get the contract. So if you're in business to sell textbooks, what are you going to do? You're going to write that textbook to where it appeals to the current people in government who are writing the checks and giving out the contracts. All right, it's all about money. So I mean, that's just the way it is. You read a history book in a high school, especially these days, I wouldn't believe fucking 10-20% of what it says. Okay, because again, who's paying for those textbooks? Who's writing the check, approving the contracts? All right, it's government people, right? You think they're gonna buy a book that goes against what the government wants you to know? Hell no. Damn textbook company's gonna write that son of a bitch where they can make some sales. They don't give a shit if it's true or not. Okay, let's see. John Fisher, man, that's a touchy subject right there. Damn, man, I don't even know if I want to touch that. I mean, there's law. I don't even know what to tell you, man. I mean, there's laws here just like anywhere else regarding, that type of shit. It all depends on whether or not she goes to the police. If she goes to the police and makes a report, then, you may have issues. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's, yeah, I don't know how to advise you on that, man. Maybe some other folks can weigh in, but pretty much every country you go to, I mean, they've got some type of, some type of law or something that'll cover that. Other places it's pretty general. Like if you say anything bad about anybody on any type of social media, you can get your ass in trouble. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I would tell you this: if you think there's any type of trouble, it's safer just don't come here. And that applies for any country. I mean, if you think you're in trouble in Dubai, why go there and roll the dice? Just don't fucking go there. The world's a big place. Pick another country. Let's see. Greg Harrison, how you doing? Yeah, 1% of the population control the remaining 99%. Well, that's pretty much about it. Yeah. No, man, this is a Jack and Coke, man. I just decided to sip on one during the live stream here. Benny had brought me a big bottle of Jack Daniels. I decided to crack the top on it tonight. Just drink one, just laying low. All right, folks. So it looks like the comments. There's 97 folks here now. So I mean, the comments kind of like went off topic. So I don't know if people are really upset about the issue or not. I figured I'd talk about it for a little bit, see if I could learn something. But the only thing it did for me is just get me thinking, like, I mean, not because I care, but I'm just thinking, I don't know, maybe I'll grow a beard. I've grown a beard several times before. I haven't done it in a while, and I'm like, damn, man, it might be cool right now to grow a beard for a while. I don't know. My ladies don't like the beard, though. They don't like that shit at all. So Jenna says she's not going to use them just to prove a point. So, yeah, yo, still waiting on the wife to drop. Who owns Gillette? That's Procter & Gamble, right? That's the parent company. All right. Too hot for a beard in the tropics. Well, that is true. When he gets hot, it is too damn hot for a beard. That's probably what'll sway me. I'll probably grow it for like a week or two and be like, it's too damn hot. I mean, it's the same way with the reason I keep my hair short. I'm like, man, I'll grow my hair out a little bit, but it's just so damn hot. It's easy just to go to the barbershop, get that zipped off, and stay cool. Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, Philippines, it's easy to come here. The visa process is easy. But you know what he was talking about. If you got any type of situation, you don't want to come here not knowing or not having some way to address it. No, man, I ain't got no friends over there, man. Yeah, you can rock a mustache and a goatee. I agree. Full beard, man, that just gets hot. Full beard is good for the winter. John Carter said he used to have long hair and a beard, and then he got a job. The end. Yeah, that's pretty much true, man. Ron, hey man, good morning. Over there in Southern California. Thank you very much, Yo-Yo. An outlaw in-law. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Folks, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this live stream off. I just want to throw that out there, see if anybody had any real true, feelings about it. And again, my takeaway is it's just, for me, it's like comical. To me, it's like is this shit for real? A fucking razor company trying to tell people how to live. It's like, what's next? Who else is gonna try to tell me how to live? The fucking guy who makes those chairs over there gonna tell me how to live? The fucking hemorrhoid medication company gonna tell me how to live? Who's next? I mean, it's like, is this a joke? Is this a fucking spoof? A fucking razor company is gonna produce a video telling people how they're supposed to live? Like, it's a razor company, right? Am I missing something here? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe Gillette has another branch to it. But when I think Gillette, I think razor. Piece of plastic, piece of metal, takes hair off my face. Where did the telling people how to live their lives factor in there? When I'm getting my nuts shaved, I'm not thinking about anything other than, you know, their product taking hair off my nuts. I'm not thinking about you trying to tell me how to live my fucking life. That's why I think, is this a joke? Is it a spoof? It's just a marketing ploy? I mean, it's obviously a marketing ploy, but is this a fucking joke? It's gotta be a joke, right? Fucking crazy. Next thing you know is, whatever, all right, haven't had a TV in over 12 years. That's a damn good thing, man. All right, folks, I'm gonna end the live stream. I appreciate everybody joining me. Just an informal conversation. And we've got 83 folks here. And I know it's, like I said, it's early morning in the U.S., so a lot of folks, you know, on their way to work or they're at work. But thanks for joining me. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, there's an Overstay Road sign. Just go ahead and click that, become a subscriber. You get all kind of various topics. It just depends on what I want to fire up, you know, when I get to drinking and grab this iPhone. And I'll never tell you what to do, but I will ask you to hit a thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't give a shit either way, but if you could take some action, that click will help me out in the algorithm. And I certainly appreciate it. So, all right, folks, I want everybody to have a great day. Don't let anybody dictate your mood. Don't let a bitch dictate your mood, ladies. Don't let some asshole dictate your mood. And especially, don't let some fucking company that manufactures a fucking razor dictate your mood. All right? My friends, again, thanks for joining me. Thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks for weighing in on the discussion.